Imagine right now you are standing inside a perfectly quiet art gallery. Right in front of you, there is a massive abstract painting. The colors explode onto the canvas so freely. There are brush strokes that seem so full of energy, and soft lines that appear to flow like water. As you stand there, gazing at those colors, something inside your chest begins to stir. A warm feeling, a sensation you cannot quite put a name to, yet it makes you feel so vibrantly alive. You don't know why, but the painting touches you. Then suddenly, there is someone standing next to you. Someone who is perhaps very clever, begins to speak in a voice that shatters the silence. They start explaining that the red color over there is a symbol of modern world anger. Those lines are a metaphor for human alienation. They keep talking about hidden meanings, about history, about past traumas that might be expressed right there on the canvas. And slowly, without you even realizing it, the magic you just felt begins to fade away. You are no longer feeling the painting. You start thinking about it. You begin to analyze it. The warm sensation in your chest is replaced by a furrow on your brow as you start trying to solve the puzzle of the painting. Your pure, beautiful experience suddenly turns into a thinking task. Doesn't this happen so often in our lives? We live in a world that constantly demands us to find the meaning behind everything. We are taught that everything must have a deep significance, that whatever lies on the surface is never enough. We continuously dissect life, as if life is a machine we have to dismantle just to understand how it works. When we watch a movie, our mind is busy looking for its moral message. When we listen to a song, we are busy analyzing the lyrics. Even when we see someone smile, sometimes our mind whispers, "What is the intention behind that smile?" We have become prisoners of our own habit of constantly interpreting everything, and perhaps it is this very habit that makes us feel so tired. We forget how it feels to simply enjoy something. We forget that not everything in this world is a riddle waiting to be solved. For centuries, humanity has indeed been taught to be suspicious of appearances. We are taught that there are two worlds, the visible world and the hidden world of meaning behind it. We are taught that the truth is always somewhere deep, and we must keep digging to find it. But tonight, let us give ourselves permission to stop digging. What if there is no hidden meaning you have to find? What if a flower blooming is just a flower blooming, without any philosophical message behind it? What if the raindrops falling on your window pane tonight are just water falling from the sky, not a symbol of sadness or melancholy? Sometimes, the things around us are here simply to exist. They are here to keep us company, to be felt, not to be analyzed until we lose the essence of their beauty. When we are too busy looking for the meaning of a song, we often forget to sing along. When we are too busy interpreting a dance, we forget to join the dance. This is why we might need to change the way we interact with the world. We need to shift from the habit of seeking meaning towards the habit of feeling presence. Imagine if we could approach life not with the question, "What does this mean?" but with a much softer question, "How does this feel?" Try to remember the last time you let yourself dissolve into an experience without needing to explain it. Perhaps it was when you felt the night breeze touching your skin. That breeze held no secret message. It only offered coolness, and that was more than enough. We often separate what something wants to say from how it says it. We assume the message is the most important part, while the outer form is just the wrapping. But in true beauty, the two cannot be separated. Just like a warm cup of tea that might be resting near you, you cannot separate the warmth of the tea from the rising steam, from the scent of jasmine filling the air, from the bitter and sweet tastes touching your tongue. It is all one unified experience. If you only focus on the health benefits of the tea, you might lose the precious moment of enjoying it slowly. Our modern world today is filled with so much information. Our minds are bombarded by thousands of words, images, and opinions every single day. Everything demands to be noticed. Everything claims to hold a vital meaning. It is no wonder our minds feel so overcrowded. In the midst of this noise, allowing yourself to simply feel something without having to understand it is a very luxurious form of rest. You are allowed to like simple things. You are allowed to like something just because it makes you smile. If you watch a light television show that others might deem unimportant, but it makes you laugh and forget your burdens for a moment, then that show is incredibly valuable. You do not need to justify your joy with complex reasons. You do not need to prove that what you enjoy has a high intellectual value. Sometimes, we just need something delightful, something beautiful on the surface, and that is perfectly okay. We do not have to be the judge who constantly evaluates whether an experience is meaningful or not. We can choose to be like a wanderer strolling through a park. The wanderer does not stop at every tree to ask why its leaves are green. They simply walk, breathe the fresh air, listen to the sound of the birds, and let the park soothe their weariness. Perhaps tonight, amidst the quietness that is beginning to settle, we can ask ourselves with utmost gentleness, how often do we let our minds steal the joy that our hearts are currently feeling? How many beautiful moments have passed us by, simply because we were too busy trying to figure out what those moments meant? And are we willing, starting tonight, to give ourselves permission to feel more and analyze less? There is no answer you need to find tonight. These questions are not a test to be completed. Just let the questions float in the air, like a leaf falling gently in the slow wind. In the end, life is a journey meant to be experienced, not merely a puzzle that needs solving. True beauty often arrives not when we successfully uncover a hidden meaning, but when we can be fully present in this very moment. When we can see with clear eyes, listen with open ears, and feel with an expansive heart. And now, as the night grows even quieter, there is nothing left that needs to be done right now, no meaning that needs to be searched for, nothing to prove to anyone. You may lay all that mental exhaustion down beside you. Simply rest. Feel the calm rhythm of your heartbeat. Take a slow breath in and exhale, Let yourself fall into the peaceful embrace of the night, and let this simple wisdom accompany your deep slumber tonight. Good night, and sleep well.